Some people like to push it. They might dry fast for longer than 4 days, or they might just stick to just water coming back for a couple of weeks, or go to fruit juice for a little bit for a couple of weeks, and then eventually wean back to regular life, regular meals, right? But everything, it's going to be different. Things are going to be different for you. Your appreciation for water is going to be ridiculous, among other things. But your appreciation for food and water obviously going to be ridiculously high. um but God, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, you're going to want to weave this into your real life. So now what I have done is, what I have done after finishing that fast was, now I eat only one meal a day. I used to work out. I mean, I still work out, but I used to do the whole bodybuilding junk where you would eat 6 or 8 or 10 meals a day, having to think I got to keep the protein super high, and constantly every 2-3 hours have food going in and eat clean food and all that stuff. I mean, I'm saying just like rice, chicken over and over again, like 5-6 times a day, eggs, all this stuff. And now I eat one meal a day, and it's really built my appreciation. I know I'm eating exactly what I want. I'm not just like eating because it's a timer. And every single meal, I'm looking forward to it, that the one meal, because if it's your one meal, you're gonna make it great. And it also gives you freedom to really enjoy the stuff that you want, because you're only eating one meal. So you're gonna eat till you're full, and you're gonna drink water until you're full, and you're gonna be nice and really satiated after that meal, for sure. And it gives you freedom to still eat like cookies or something like that, because you're only eating that one meal. And that this is freedom that you start to weave into your life. And because just going without, it's difficult. If you still live with people, they're going to eat meals too. There's a lot of social constructs that are built around eating. We have a lot of a lot built on that. So you're still going to want to be able to participate with people and still have that camaraderie with eating and drinking as well. So the best way to go about it is to implement that one one meal a day. Is what I was trying to say. Implement that one meal a day, and usually the best time to eat, anywhere from noon to about 3 p.m., somewhere around there. And that's just the ideal circadian rhythm as to when to eat that meal, right? And gives you the best time to digest, and best for you. But I mean, obviously, if circumstances happen, it's whatever. I mean, it's life. That's what makes it so great. You're able to do whatever you want as long as you're getting your one meal a day. But it's easy now for me to do one meal a day, and you'll figure out that food is, or the feeling of hunger, the feeling of thirst, it's all in your head. It's all hormonal responses, neurons firing in your brain, these patterns that we've built up that tell us, when I wake up, oh, I'm hungry, I gotta eat lunch, I gotta eat dinner. Like, because we're a species that's, everything we do is in patterns. So we were also shattering these patterns, and shattering once again this grand illusion that you have to eat all these times, that you're supposed to eat all these times. Breaking fast, break fast, that should be your one meal. You break your fast, you're eating one meal a day, so you're technically eating for 1 hour essentially from start to finish, and then you're fasting for about 23 hours. Not a dry fast, you're able to drink as much as you wish, but this is huge for your health, and absolutely life-changing. And this will you'll start to see other things start to want to change, like becoming barefoot, wanting to be barefoot as much as you possibly can, strengthening your feet. There's many different benefits of that, but I mean, the things that happen from shoes as well destroy and deform our feet with the closing of the toes and stuff. We're supposed to be splayed, have wide toes. I think everyone knows that now at this point, but yet people still wear these tight shoes. No need for it. You become more appreciative of nature as well, and other things will start to change. You'll want to change, like, your toothpaste, like making your own toothpaste, which is very easy. Coconut oil, coconut oil, baking soda, maybe some xylitol. with an X, xylitol for a little bit of sweetener, and then some peppermint oil. I hear some people screaming. So coconut oil, baking soda, peppermint for the scent, and xylitol for a little bit of flavor to balance out the super saltiness of the baking soda. Because isn't it a bit strange that every single toothpaste has fluoride in it? There's no need for fluoride. It can literally just be taken out. There's no argument that can be made for fluoride to be in the toothpaste. So, and it's so cheap and easy to make. Like, sure, maybe buying coconut oil. Coconut oil is really the only one you can argue. That might cost a little bit of money, like for a jar of coconut oil, it might cost like $10. But the amount of toothpaste that you can make with a jar of coconut oil, bag of baking soda, peppermint oil, and the xylitol, it might cost you maybe $25, $30 tops. And a tube of toothpaste costs like $5, right? Or maybe you buy some really cheap one, $3. Anyways, with that supply, you can make a year's worth, if not more, of toothpaste that either equals out or is cheaper than buying the tubes of toothpaste. So there's no reason at all to use regular toothpaste when this works just as well, and you're not getting ingested with fluoride. And ingested with fluoride, whenever you brush your teeth, every single time, statistically, you swallow 3 to 5% of the toothpaste. So you're swallowing 3 to 5% of just that little bit that you use, right? But of fluoride. Once, hopefully twice, you're brushing a day. 2 times a day for 365 days. So over 700 times you're ingesting fluoride. That's pretty detrimental. Multiply that times the years we've been alive. It's terrible, right? These are small changes you start to make. You'll start to spend less time around your phone, seeing the frequencies that these things are emitting and how much they disrupt just water. Once again, Veda Austin has done great examples with this, as she's shown that the disruption of cell phone frequency or 5G towers that it has on water, we're 99% by molecular count water, so it's going to have that effect on us. So you want to spend less time with that. And sure, you can still use your phone, but don't have it sitting right next to you. Don't have it in your pocket. Don't have it just sitting in your lap whenever you're driving. One of the leading causes of cancer we're having right now is in teens that are getting cancer either up here by their ear, Michael Jordan had that as well, or in their butt, or right around their testicles, right? Because this is where we store our phones. Weird how that is. And then, yeah, don't even get me started about cancer. I mean, when you get into cancer, this is just the overproduction of cells. The cells that were fine until there was too much of them. And where do you get too much of cells from? From eating, from diet. Cancer is not the problem. I guess I got myself started on cancer. Cancer is not the problem. The problem is our diet. We're just overfeeding these cells, and these cells are taking the energy that's being given to them, and they just keep on producing. It always goes back to the diet. Big Pharma would be nothing if we were taking care of our diets. And that comes back to our independence. We wouldn't have these pills, wouldn't have these diseases or illnesses, any of this, any injuries, really. I mean, obviously, you break your leg, that's a different story. But I mean, like these issues of these tissues wearing down, these elbow joints, knee joints that eventually are degrading, getting arthritis and whatnot, because they're all resulting from the diet being poor for so many decades. That's the thing. It's not just one day. It never hurts you. 1 week never hurts you. But whenever these things are built upon for years and decades, that's where this degradation happens. So you got to start the change now, and you start making your life better forever, right?